Since the arrival of 2025, I've found myself grappling with mental burnout, likely a result of the shifting seasons and the mood changes that come with them. As I reflect on 2024, I realize I spent an inordinate amount of time embroiled in online drama. Drama that, under rational circumstances, should have been solved easily through clear logic, common sense, and open communication. Yet, here we are, perpetually caught in the cycle of unnecessary conflict, as if reason and responsibility are optional, rather than essential tools for progress. The truth is, society's lifespan and its self-destructive theatrics will persist for as long as the individuals within it continue to draw breath. Society is not a natural or inevitable force, its structure is a product of human design, a construct built over time by human hands and minds. And just as it was constructed, it is constantly reshaped by the actions and choices of those who inhabit it. The events that unfold within it are the direct result of the collective mindset and quality of its people. If, as a collective, the people choose to abandon the constructs they've carefully built in favor of self-destruction, there are no external forces that can stop it. The individual choices made by those within the system are not isolated. They converge into a collective inertia that propels society toward the consequences of its actions. These consequences, once set in motion, are unavoidable. They are an inevitable product of human choices, and they will manifest regardless of whether individuals choose to recognize them or not. As the world spins forward, many might still choose to ignore these looming consequences, lost in the illusion of comfort and the fleeting distractions that society provides. But, when these consequences arrive, when the weight of collective inaction becomes too great to bear, it will affect everyone, without exception. No matter how isolated one might feel from the chaos, no matter how detached from the collective current, the repercussions of a society's failure will eventually impact everyone within it. There is no escape from the consequences of collective inertia. They do not discriminate based on one's individual path or beliefs. Everyone within the structure will feel the weight of what has been created. Even as the consequences of societal collapse begin to unfold, many individuals may feel motivated to change, to act, and to redeem what's been lost. They may believe that by simply desiring to correct their path, they can somehow reverse the damage done. But such thinking is naive. The reality is that the only thing that has shielded humanity from facing the harsh consequences of its actions is material comfort, the illusion of safety that insulates people from the true weight of their collective failures. This comfort allows people to avoid confronting the reality of their choices and the inevitable collapse that looms when those choices compound. Simply feeling the desire to change does not guarantee that change will occur. The actions of society, the effectiveness of its institutions, and the quality of the world it constructs are all determined by the quality of its people. If those within society fail to uphold their own integrity, if they abandon their responsibility to nurture and improve themselves, then the very structures they rely on will degrade. The ability to uphold societal constructs depends not on mere desire or motivation, but on the sustained effort and conscious responsibility of those who make up society. Without this, the very foundations of society will crumble, and any attempts to rebuild or redeem the situation will be futile. Thus, no amount of individual desire to fix things will suffice in the absence of a collective commitment to responsibility, quality, and long-term growth. Once a society allows its people to stagnate or deteriorate, it begins the slow death of its own constructs, which will eventually lead to the erosion of any sense of stability or security. Those who remain, clinging to the belief that late-stage efforts to change will make a difference, will find themselves facing the reality that the damage was not just external, but ingrained within the very fabric of their collective being. The quality of society's actions is always a direct reflection of the quality of its people. If the people fail, so too will everything they've built.